In this video, we will create Express.js custom error creator, not found handler, and also we will create global error handler, and we will handle our Express.js error in just single place, just few lines of code. Okay, and it is very easy, and we'll learn how we can handle just not found, how we can create a custom error creator class, and how we can handle our global error in our Express.js application. Okay, and we will create from scratch. So this is our Express.js application that created with ban. And now in the middleware folder, we'll create new middleware called errors.middlewares.ts. Okay, now we'll import some type from Express, create this custom error creator, or export class app error, extend error, and on this class we will accept just two parameter, constructor only message and status, and we'll use this class for creating custom error creation. So you will learn everything, and this message what we will pass, this message we are just passing. Also this with super keyword we are passing this message to error class constructor. Okay, we are just passing this message to error class constructor. That's why we have just used super keyword in here and passing this message to this error class constructor. Okay, and this dot status and this is status. Okay, at this moment we'll create not found handler in Express.js, and now we'll create export const not found handler, and this is how we can use our custom error and how we can create custom error with this class. Okay, just first parameter we can pass our just custom error message and our custom error status code, and also we can make it just optional by default. The error status code will be just 500. This means it will indicate if we not pass any error, then server side error. Okay, so we can simplify this, and also okay, response.status 400, and we can call this next. That means whenever user try to access any route, but this route is not found in our Express.js application, then automatically the three parameter function will be called. That means in the request, response, and next, this is the middleware that we will use in our Express.js application main folder and at the bottom. Okay, like this. So we have used it in here, and before we will create this error handler, please listening, or server is just created, we'll use error handler, and for error handler we will use not found handler. Okay, so for testing not found handler, so this is our login route, and this route exists on our Express.js application, and if we try to login user, and we are getting user login successfully, and this response from our server. But if we pass just like dummy route that is not exist on our app, like users, okay, we are getting 404 not found, and this status code from our custom status code from our middlewares. Okay, so this is from our status code, and we must pass our error with next function on this middleware. Okay, and suppose whenever we have any not found error, this error also will be passing with next function. Okay, we are passing with next function to next middleware, and this error is this cache here, and this we are getting the custom shape of errors, like successful status error, like that. Okay, but we can, without doing this, we can easily use just return in this case. Okay, we're getting just this message from here. Okay, now we'll discuss about how we can create global error handler middleware in Express.js. And whenever we will use just a 4-parameter function as a middleware in our Express.js app, like we are using this as a middleware, then Express.js automatically will understand it is just error handler. Okay, it is error handler. Express.js will easily understand, and any unexpected error will be cached by this file. Okay, and our custom error also be cached by this error handler. So const message is equals to error.message, error.status, and we are getting error.status from app error. So we have passed this status, that's why we are getting this status from here. Okay, and now we don't need to call this. And what we need to do, we can pass like successful here, success false status error status code status and message. Okay, so if we pass like our custom message, then we are getting this message. Or if error just app error or just normal error, then this error must be has just error.message. And if error not has been just something message, then it will just the message automatically will be just something went wrong, or status by default. If we pass, then it will be just set here, or by otherwise it will be just set 500 by default error. Okay, so we'll test it out. Now it is good. We have just imported. We are using this not found at the bottom, but before this error handler, and we can simplify this by, we can just return error in here, but we can also handle this error by new error route not found. We will also handle this error. We are passing this error with next function. That means this error will be handled. Also, this not found error handled by this function. Okay, this function will be handle this error, and we are just handling everything. If we not return just error, and if we pass anywhere in our app, like suppose in our module, user controller. So here, without doing this, without response.status just passing 500, we will just pass any error with next function error. And every controller has its 3 function, or next and next function from Express. Also it is typed. Okay, every controller will get this 3 function: request, response, and next. This is the normal controller. And if any error, suppose if any if not users, then here throw new app error. Errors will be users not found. Okay, suppose anywhere in our app need like this custom error, so we can handle it easily. We can throw our errors, and we can we need to pass error to next middleware. So next middleware, that means this middleware used at the bottom of our app, this global error handler, and this middleware will handle everything. And on this middleware, we are just using status code successful status, and this error message what we have passed, it will be the set, or will just our client will be just get this message and this is status. Okay, like that. And make sure that on the case function you have just use next function and pass error to pass your errors at the bottom of this error handler. Okay, and without doing this, you can see here you have a lot of functions that we have created at before. So without doing this, we'll just pass, we'll create our, simply we can create throw new appear email or delete this. So how easy is that? So in single place, whenever we need to make changes, we can easily make changes our error shape, what we will get if any error is exist, how we can handle it, how we can extend and add some extra features in here. So this is the custom error creator, not found handler, just one line of code, and this is just a global not found handler. And in our Express.js is any error, then it will just handled by this function. And this is the error handler, which is middleware. So this is how you can use custom error, and make sure, okay, use throw new approve and Control X, Control J. So if you use your error like this is you are passing this status directly to client, this error not will be handled, this error will be not handled by this middleware. Okay, this middleware will be not handled this error, because you are passing directly response to your client. This is your custom message, but not handled by it is not handled globally. You can easily use this Control A Shift. Okay, so now you can just easily doing this, and we'll use next function also here. Okay, and in the next video we'll just make simplified our controller, and we'll keep our business logics we'll create a new file in here called user.services.ts, and our business logics will organize on this services file. Okay, and we'll clean our main controller, like create user will be just clean, and we will use like user service.create user, then everything will be worked. So I don't need, so you can see how we can create custom error creator, how we can create custom not found handler and just error handler. And if you are using the JavaScript, you can simplify, you can easily do this without just specify TypeScript. You can easily do it. You use this at the bottom of your routes, because whenever any route will be has an error, so make sure that you have maintained orders, because order is important. So you should use not found handler before error handler, and you should use error handler at the bottom at last of all of your routes. Okay, because if you have any error in any route and not found, then it will be cached by your global error handler. So that is it, and I hope you have learned something.